Hello, it's Lori K. Today, I've decided to start a new series called the Menopause Self Care Journal. Yeah. Until our doctors are more informed, we have more research, we have better education for the doctors, then we need somehow to track and bring in concrete information to our doctors about how we're feeling. This is not all in our head. Perimenopause, menopause, post-menopause, they're kind of all the same symptoms, aren't they? Just maybe some are more than others. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just someone who's going through this. I needed some place to be able to express myself. And I created this journal so that we could have a place that has a journal, a self care page, and a little pattern and a symptom tracking and a check in every single day for 4 weeks. So I'm going to come on here every single day for 4 weeks and go over each day of what's in this book. So hopefully you can run out and buy it and follow along. That's great, but you don't have to. You can come here and listen as I go along. I will be sharing a lot of personal information because this is a deep journal. It's something that not only are we tracking our symptoms, but we're understanding where we are in this phase of our life, right? I want to give a big shout out to Just Being Melanie, Melanie Sanders, and her book, The We Do Not Care Club Movement. Amazing. Yes, I created the song that she so graciously mentioned in her book. It is January 14th right now, so she is on her book tour and love her. She's amazing. Okay, sorry. So every day we're going to be checking in together. Where are you coming from? And tell me in the comments what your biggest symptom is today. Whilst I go over our table of contents. This is what we have and this is what we're going through. But what I'll definitely be going through today is just the first day. So, daily pages, like I said, we have the interactive pattern. I hate it when people say, like I said. Why did I just say that? Daily check in, self care page, a journal page, and a symptom tracker page. The daily self care pages each week are day one is the weekly calendar. Day two is a very unique, deep gratitude practice. Deep. We're talking deep. Like, what color do you feel with that gratitude? Deep. And then we have day three, varies weekly. Day four is moods. Day five is the self care menu. It's kind of funny. This book has some humor in it. We can handle it. We've handled enough. Getting to know me is day six. That's where you really deep dive into getting to know you in this stage of life. And then day seven is a weekly recap. And then at the end is the monthly recap. Oh my God, my itchy ears. It's the fatigue and itchy ears. Ugh! I'm on an HRT. I am not a doctor, but the HRT has helped me with the hot flashes. And um, anyway, this is our pause for the fire hydration, highly recommended. You can see where I did some notes there where I want this darker and this darker up here. I recreated this book, the same material, same stuff in it, but I made the lines darker. As you can see, that pattern right there is, I made that darker so you can see it. It was too light. We live and we learn. So that book is coming. 2 to 4 business days. Who knows how long that'll get here. Last time it took a while. We've got a lot of snow. So on my daily check-in, I do put the weather up there because that affects my mood. And I want to know each day when I do my check-in here, I'll kind of go over week one. So the first few pages, we've got the menopause symptom tracker and we've got the medications with doctor's notes and any side effects you might have in a little notes area. This is something concrete we can take into our doctors so that they understand what we're going through. Because a lot of times I remember going in, especially to a new OBGYN, being like, I don't know, I've been feeling off. Well, what do you mean off? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now I have something concrete. I can be like, well, this is how I'm feeling. Anyway, we got a calendar. We got some intentions going on there. Um, uh, here's one of the getting to know me's. This isn't what every week is going to look like, but that's one of them. And then I kind of describe this is a very deep gratitude practice, and I included a little feel wheel. Anyway, this is our first week. Week 1, day 1, calendar. And there's I've been playing with the interactive pattern. It's just meditative. You sit there and you start kind of coloring in. I like to do boxes. And you just start doing that. And then your mind kind of goes, and then you can start journaling in a quieter place, if you will. If you come to this book when you're stressed, annoyed, irritated, it's not going to make sense. You're going to be angry, right? So if we meditate a little bit, just kind of like get into a zone, like, where am I today? Why am I feeling irritated? What is going on with me? Anyway, this is the calendar. This week's shenanigans. Okay, it's kind of a funny one. All right, our daily check-in. We shall do this today together. You can find this on Amazon, by the way, if you're so inclined. But we're going to do the daily check-in. You can do this mentally. You can grab your own notebook. Let's do it. First thing I put up there is the weather. Cloudy, gray, snowy, cold. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab my pen. It fell on the floor. Okay, so cloudy, circle that. Snowy, cold. All right, we got bedtime. 2 a.m. Wake up. What time did you wake up today? I did 8:30 a.m. Total hours of sleep, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. That's 6.5 hours. Quality sleep, I was at a 3. Nighttime interruptions, none for me, knock on wood. My morning mood was neutral, tired, happy, sad, or anxious for you. Afternoon mood is today. Are you feeling happy, neutral, tired, sad, anxious? What are you feeling? Something else? Write it down. I'm feeling neutral, I guess. Happy that I'm here with you. Evening mood, we'll check that later. My energy level, I'm going to give it a medium. I wouldn't say I'm super low on energy or super high. Still fatigued, down under all of it. Medication, supplement, HRT taken, yes. Water intake, I'm at about 4 glasses. We'll circle that. And we'll do that right now. Not a whole glass, but you know. I like the ones that show this is 24 ounces. So when this is completely done, I know I've drank 3 glasses, you know. I have a little meal tracker on here. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's just super short. A little exercise thing. Did you do cardio, walking, yoga, weights? Is it a rest day? Every day is a damn rest day. Other, time, effort, and goals. I put any symptom changes, any lifestyle change, dreams you remember, notes for that. And then on the journal page, I did write in this one already. My patience has limits, but my power does not. Yeah, so I wrote a little something in there. And then, of course, the symptom tracker. I only have a few symptoms in here. You can see this day I had ringing ears. I added to that. But I checked all the ones that I feel, and then I also put down some numbers for how I was feeling for the ones that I was feeling today. So that check-in and menopause tracker, I can concrete evidence I can bring into the doctor. Here's what I'm feeling. And then if I want, I can turn back to the journal page and be like, okay, now I understand. That day was chaotic because this is what I wrote in my journal. This is what I was feeling. Anyway, I can see the notes. I move this over so it's less, you can't see it right here as much. So when I get the new book, it'll be hopefully in a couple of days, it'll come. So anyway, tomorrow, hopefully you'll join me with the week 1, day 2. That's the gratitude practice. We'll go over that in detail, and I'll share some personal information on that one tomorrow. And then, so that is the book. This one, the only difference is this self-care journal obviously has the self-care pages in the journal in it. This one does not. This just has the symptom tracking. Both of them are 4 weeks. This is more, has just the tracking. So you have a check-in page, a little more on the sleep tracker, and then the menopause symptom tracker still. We have every day is a planner on there. And the beginning of the week, we have the first week, every week has a weekly planner and then a weekly recap too. And also on both of them, you have a monthly recap, which has some questions. I'll show you one that I really think is fun in the self-care journal one. The self-care menu is hilarious. I love it. That is day 5, I think. And then this one's going to be a fun one to fill out. My mood erupts. See, we got the volcano going on. Help me, help me. This channel, this video series is not only for our perimenopausal sisters, our menopausal sisters, it's for those who love us, and hopefully for all the researchers out there, the doctors, people take us seriously. And maybe when they hear us talking about it, as I'm sharing my life with everyone, and hopefully maybe you can put some stuff in the comments so they can see, hey, this is what's going on. There's a lot of stuff out there already. Thank you, because I can only imagine what my mom went through, not having any of this, and how the generations to come will make it even better. And hopefully by then the research will be better and the doctors will take us more seriously, and the education will be better for the doctors. And I believe Melanie's movement has sparked a lot of this for everyone. I really do. I know that there's a lot of people talking about menopause now, which is fantastic because we need more information out there. The pause lady, what is her name? Dr. My brain fog. You know who I'm talking about, but she has a community that's amazing that I'm a part of, and I go in there and I ask my questions. Sometimes I'm like, what is this? What is going on? You know, like, who do we turn to? Right? There's so many different things that come up, like, and everybody's, I had a hysterectomy, but I had an ablation. So I haven't had a period in a very long time. I had an ablation a few years after I had my child. So I haven't had a period. And then they say, but when I had my hysterectomy, I kept my ovaries, thinking that would help the menopause symptoms somehow. But they say that the menopause is the day that you stop bleeding. That's the day of menopause. And then before that is perimenopause. And after that one day is post-menopause. That's the latest research I've heard. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm here to learn. I am no educator. So I feel like all the menopause, perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, they're all similar symptoms, and some people experience them differently and at different stages in their life. And some of the symptoms are more severe than others, maybe. And as we go on in life, do they lessen a little bit? And does it depend on the HRT? Like, and my skin is sensitive. I'm a sensitive person. So, excuse me. We have to watch for all of that. Okay, drink your water, would ya? Anyway, this channel in no means is about perfection. I'm just putting this out there. I hope you follow along and hang out with me. Come to my lives, my YouTube lives, so we can chat it up some. Because I think when we are in a live, I can see talking to me and we can back and forth more so than, of course, in the comments. I'll be all up in the, I'll be all up in the business. But me just chatting on video is a little more difficult than being able to chat back and forth on a live. So hopefully you'll come in and hang out. That's called Unfiltered Thoughts, Lori K Today, with Lori K Today. Remember that from Saturday Night Live? Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. That's why I named it. Unfiltered Thoughts with Lori K Today. Because I'm a little unfiltered. Anyway, thank you so much for coming here and for sharing this live, for liking it, for subscribing, all the things that the YouTubers say. I hope to see you tomorrow. We'll do it again, Sam. We'll go over our checklist and our symptoms and talk about that deep gratitude. We get deep up in here. TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Thanks.